Let's do a quick sound check here. We should be coming through on the live stream okay. All right, let's try that. Okay, I think I needed to push a button.
Did it work? Okay, now they can. Okay. Okay. Looks like we restarted here. A little bit of a rough start, but we're all right. Let's see. And that is Revenge, TG Revenge with the ball, running behind Epic Fluffy Ninja and Magikarp. And Magikarp gets taken out. And Revenge is going to cross. No, yes. He's going to cross near side, but all his tanks are gone. He's got a sword, and he's got a 1v1 in the corner, it looks like, as his tanks get taken out. But he gets the punch, and he's going to be stuck in the corner, telling his team he's in trouble. And it looks like he's going to threw it back, but it got deflected. But that's okay because Original Bro will recover. And it looks like he's going to throw it back to Revenge. So I guess TG Revenge is their dedicated runner. And they're going to push up far side. And oh, two of them gets taken out. And it's just Fluffy left. And he's going to cross near side. Getting chased by, it looks like Joe Pro there. But
Yep.
Joe Pro gets taken out by Mr. Fluffy. Magikarp gets a kill there. But then dies in the middle. And their tanking push is gone. Just as quickly as that. But that's okay. They're going to recover and get some kills in the middle here. And it looks like TG Revenge is going to be a very passive runner. So look for some tank battles tonight. I don't think he's going to be going for many punches. Although if Endgame keeps this up, he may be forced to just to keep pushes alive.
Well, as someone who has played against Endgame several times, I know it's something that's on Reflex. We struggle with a little bit because TG does tend to be a pass. Oh, lunge by Lord
Oh,
Ray, forcing the turnover.
wow. What a lunge.
Yeah, TG tends to be a little bit more of a passive runner, and we actually kind of have a joke on Reflex that if we don't know where the runner is, always look at their back wall because he is so conservative that he tends to just hit that back wall, under any kind of
Right,
pressure. So, and I
right.
can tell you that those games have drug out, and
Yes.
so maybe he'll get an inspiration, with Joe Pro on the court, maybe get inspired to go punch all the things in the face. But for right now, they're
Yeah.
on the defense, and it is nice, stiff arm by Joe Pro. I just called him out there. And it is Endgame's chance to do some maneuvering here and bad intentions, looking solid, but just kind of having a problem getting out. Ow, oh God.
Oh, a
Oh,
betrayal there. And oh, they're gonna recover. And oh, sword behind. Oh no. Somebody changes their possession so quick. It was a good try there by Bad Intentions, but
I think it
who got
was
the sword there, Goose? Who's with the
Pinhead
port?
Larry got the first turnover, and then it was that was Ray who got the ball back for Endgame.
Oh wow. What a heads up play there by Endgame. Good job, Lord Ray.
I don't know where Ray came from. He just kind of like appeared behind enemy lines.
He came out of nowhere.
And
Oh
then Joe
god,
Pro
another
just
betrayal.
absolutely destroyed his
Oh my
runner.
god. And okay, so it's Bad Intentions ball, and Revenge is gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna see what they can do in the middle here. Um, JoPro and Revenge are kind of opposite ends of the spectrum of running because I know JoPro is pretty aggressive, which, as we've seen, results in a lot of turnovers. But then you have Revenge, who's not gonna go for any punches, which, if you're being out tanked, you're gonna find yourself in your own spawn a lot. So he's gonna have to throw that back. Oh, no, he's gonna dance, and yep, he tosses it back.
It's like he heard us talking about his conservative running and then is out to prove us wrong.
Yeah, it was a little gutsy dancing with a couple tanks there. I mean, deflections and interceptions seem to be more common now since it's so late in Halo 4 and people have kind of learned how to defend the passy style of play. And oh, a 1v1, he might. Oh no, what
That's
a lunge.
Lord Ray with the stop again. He's deadly with that sword.
Yes. There have been lots of complaints that EU players have a kind of a deadly sword. The range is really long, but I mean, so does Solace, and So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's an EU thing because I can tell you back in the day in Halo 3, there was a gentleman named Silver Bullet,
I think I've
and
heard of that.
he had the longest sword lunges known to man. Like if there was a Grifball world record for longest sword lunge, it would have been Halo 3 Silver Bullet.
Oh my God.
So, and he was not on the EU connection either. It's
Okay. Well, that just sounds scary. That
I
just
mean,
sounds horrible.
he was a terror, yeah, an absolute terror. But I'm sure the connection has something to do with it. But like you said, there are plenty of American players. Like I know Taco gets some ridiculous lunges, and I've been a victim of a couple of as well. So I don't know. I think they just happen that there are the sword chosen and there are the hammer chosen, and that nice strong tanking push, and
Wow.
Endgame's just gonna walk that on in.
What a push there. I think Epic Fluffy Ninja is lagging because I saw him kind of just walking around in the middle there. So,
Yeah, I saw that too.
or Mr. Fluffy the Pimp. I'm talking about the completely wrong person. But yeah, they're talking about him being black screen right now. So this game might be disputed. Hopefully it's not. Disputes are never fun for either team.
No, I mean you can see people just kind of popping around everywhere.
Uh, oh no.
But the Master Chief Collection comes out in like 6 days.
Yes,
So,
thank God. Thank goodness.
oh, there we go.
Yeah, they're gonna crouch.
Well, it's
I
good,
can hear
time for a water break. Got to rehydrate.
as hydration is important in sports, so
Absolutely. So 2-0 right now. Endgame. I feel like they've done pretty well in controlling the match. Looks like we're restarting, and I feel like Bad Intentions has a greater amount of possession when it comes just down to time. But I feel like Endgame has been, well, from the scoreboard, has been able to do more with the possession they've had, even though I feel like it's been less than Bad Intentions. But here they come, ready to just shut me up and prove me wrong.
yeah, it's bad intentions with the ball here.
Oh
Oh my
God,
God,
Ray!
what a lunge! That's just ridiculous. Um, yeah, I just, it's, I mean, like we said, revenge is gonna be very, very passy. It's gonna be very conservative, but the key here is to just not let Endgame have the ball because I think every time they have, they've gotten a goal off of it. So, bad intentions gonna have to do something here, change something up. They're not playing bad either. They're playing pretty good defense and they're playing pretty good offense. It's just these sword lunges that Endgame's getting they're crazy.
Yeah, the Endgame's been really good at forcing a turnover and then
Yeah.
just kind of being able to stick with it until, I mean, both goals they've kind of had like the heavens open up and there's been, a hole the size you could drive a truck through to be able to get to the goal.
Yes, that's very true. It does seem that way. Oh, and is that Joe Pro with the ball there?
No, he's actually tanking on the far right. That is Lord Ray, who's got switched. Oh God, oh God, could it
Oh
lag any
no.
harder?
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
It's not looking good.
I feel like it's kind of one of those that. Now, I mean, I don't know what bad intentions intends, but I kind of feel like the game's going to get disputed. So, like a very, very
Yeah.
good chance. I mean, and again, the connection here is really, really questionable. So it's kind of like, why not just stop now? and and but again, I mean, maybe I know like on Reflex, even if the connection's just oh, there goes Ray again, and somehow gets a double sword stabby
Oh,
McStabberson. I
the
don't
end.
even.
Sammy McStaverson. Yeah, that was a little bit of a gutsy play there by Revenge. Going at 1v1 with Lord Ray, who's been getting some pretty nasty lunges on you there. Pretty gutsy move. Oh, good.
Well, all right, now it's 4-0. Looks like yeah, Endgame went for the pro run, and now he's just getting Ray's just getting bounced around. He should have died 10 times all over.
Yes, he is a pineapple under the sea. He's very spongy.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Oh
There he
no,
is again.
please.
He's a one man
Oh,
wrecking crew. He just
okay. Yes, that's scary. That is very scary. They
the
need to
British
stop.
are coming. The British are coming. Quick, dump all
Yes.
the tea in the harbor. It'll piss him off. And now someone's not even moving.
Oh, Fluffy's not moving.
I think
Uh,
Cyber Fox is a bit confused.
I yes,
All right,
I
play on. I guess.
I I'm not sure what's happening. It looks like Fluffy's not sure what's happening either.
I don't think anybody
Oh,
knows what's happening.
yeah, it looks like we're running into some more connection issues here. I think Mr. Fluffy's having lots of issues there. He's not moving, he's teleporting, he's swinging at no one. I mean, I can definitely see this game getting disputed.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
you guys in the chat box don't see all the lag?
I sense a tiny bit of sarcasm in their
Oh my
text.
God. Man cannon, please. I should know better. Um, so you said that Bad Intentions and Endgame are both leading their divisions, right?
Yes.
Um, oh. Um, so do you know off the top of your head who else is in those divisions? Or
Yeah. So, let's see here. Off the top of my head is well, yeah, I'll just show my prowess here. So, Bad Intentions is in a division with Underrated and Hyperdrive. So, Underrated is Poison Pop Tart's team, and Hyperdrive is Sonic Rainboom's team. And it's
right.
actually a really, really close division because Bad Intentions is 12-7, Underrated is 9-11, and Hyperdrive is 10-7. So, a really, really close division race for Division
Wow,
6.
that is close. My God.
For Endgame, obviously Lord Ray's the captain, and then they're being competed by Legendary, which are 10-5. So a little bit more comfortable for them, a little bit more room, but still not out of the woods yet. The third team in that division is System Failure, who are 2-17. So unfortunately, I think we can probably say they're mathematically eliminated at this point.
Yeah.
So the main threat for Endgame is going to be Legendary. Although at this point, if they can win tonight, which is what it's kind of looking like, they'll be much more comfortable. And I think, like they said in the chat box, that a win tonight for Endgame secures them a playoff spot.
Wow. So, okay. So lots of close races. So that's kind of Grifball. Um, but okay, so it looks like we started up again and it's Endgame with the ball.
It's a lot like the how the pros kind of ended out, where in week 6 you still didn't have a clear idea of who was winning the divisions and who was going to playoffs. So it's really, really cool to see the bid league kind of come to fruition to really fulfill its destiny as being this kind of level playing field. And I mean, it's just like the NFL. Some years you've got teams like the Giants and the Patriots, and then you've got teams like the Lions and
Or
the
the Buccaneers.
Cardinals, the Raiders. So,
Yeah. Yes, this has definitely been a really competitive season. It was, in fact, just the other day when Retroactive and Vital Signs played, they were playing each other for their last playoff spot um in their division. So it came down to 4-4. It came down to one goal for them to go to playoffs. So very close race. And I think Hammer Conference is still kind of up in the air for Pro, and it seems that way for Amy too.
oh,
Oh my God, Lord
Lord
Ray,
Ray,
please.
dirty, dirty British person. Someone needs to chuck his crumpets for steroids. Holy cow.
Performance enhancing tea. Oh my,
Oh,
what a stop by Fluffy there. Oh
Fluffy
my
the pimp with the big time
God.
stop.
What a hammer stop there. That was amazing. Good for him.
Well, it shows that Ray can be killed, contrary to what we've seen this evening.
Yes. Yes, he can be stopped. But very clutch play there from Bad Intentions, and it looks like it is TG Revenge with the bomb. So see what they can do here. Fluffy, Mr. Fluffy Pimp's just lagging around on the far side, and Oh my gosh. Oh, he threw it back. He threw it back. Good play there by TG Revenge. And it is original bro at the bomb now, far side. And Mr. Fluffy's just kind of lag tanking everywhere here and see if they can. He's gonna, oh, he's gonna walk it in for their first goal.
All right, that's original bro.
Wow, he's walked past like three people.
Well, it's entertaining if nothing else.
It is. That's so gutsy.
It's so tough though. I mean, again, my mantra: dedicated servers. Crossing my fingers. Please,
Yes.
please be a thing for custom games.
Yes.
Please, dear God, because otherwise, what we're gonna have to do is have league games played in matchmaking, and then we're just gonna have to keep resetting the game until everybody's on the right team.
That just sounds completely horrible.
Kind of like Ray there. Gee, or was that Joe Pro? I couldn't quite tell.
Yeah, that was Lord Ray.
I was just that's just wrong. Like he just.
Yeah, that made no sense. Yes.
I guess that's all.
Yes.
That's all there I can say about that.
Yes.
Is Lissai.
Oh, and he's gonna go for the pro run. Who is it that has the ball there?
I.
Oh,
That was Ray.
Ray. There's a stop by TG Revenge. Good job there by TG Revenge. And it looks like Joe Pro has the ball.
Yep. Yep, that's Ray tanking right now. Cyberfox cutting in across the center. Joe Pro gets one stiff arm. And they go for two. Two. Do I have two? Yes. No, wait, no. I think that was a bonk by Ray. So
Oh
yep, there's a second bonk by Ray.
Oh my god. He's just killing everything.
And Joe Pro does like a little hop, skip, and a jump there, and that's his third stiff arm. And it's taken out as he was going for the goal. Clean up.
Oh, clean up.
And that's Ray with the cleanup.
Ray again. Yep. He's just in the right place at the right time a lot.
Well, when you don't die, it's easy to be in the right place. Because you're there all the time.
He's never go away. Oh no.
Well, this is definitely an entertaining game.
It is.
It's a good time. I think that's easy for us to say as we sit up here in our warm, comfy chat box while they're out there battle on the cold, hard court. But keep in mind, we do have a second game tonight coming up at 10 p.m. or if we can get the game started a little bit before that, since this one probably won't go all the way till then. And it is Reflex versus Oblivion. I don't know whether I'm playing or not, so you may get a first-person perspective again. Hopefully, Taco will let me just commentate, but we will see. And of course, I'll be cheering for Reflex, just no doubt. So
naturally. So will we get on-court commentary, or how would that work?
Probably not. I'd probably just let you take it over.
I can do that. I can do it.
Yeah, no, there's a really good reason why we've never on Wednesday Night Grifbrawl allowed on-court speaking or to have like the team chat, and it's because of me and how I talk in game. So
yeah.
It's not anybody else, but I know how I talk when I'm playing, and I wouldn't want anybody else to have to listen to that. So I take full responsibility. What a pop-up. Stick the landing, Joe Pro. Tens across the board, except for the Canadian judges who gave him a 9.9.
Usually Canadians are a lot nicer there, so maybe they had a bad day.
Joe Pro will understand that the Canadian judge is Adam Pisani, and he'll get that.
I unfortunately don't understand that reference, but I have heard quite a bit about Adam Pisani, so.
Oh, our brave Canadian leader with the broken computer. Those were the days.
So let's see who's got the ball here. It's probably Revenge. Yep, Revenge with the ball, and let's see if they can kind of mount anything here. Got a decent enough push there. Oh, Original Bro getting some solid kills in though before he gets taken out. Magikarp turns for the kill. And it looks like Joe Pro's maybe going for some ninjas. I'm not sure, but
he thinks that hammer launching is real. He's really trying to make it happen.
You know what? In this game, the way it's been, I wouldn't be surprised. Um, if he could pull something off, something crazy. But all right, let's see. Revenge here with the ball still, and that's original bro taking the middle, taken out by Cyberfox with a double kill. And let's see, Revenge is good. The ball gets popped out, and original bro's gonna recover, see if he can do anything here. Goes for a punch. Magikarp taking in front of him,
Oh,
and a betrayal by Magikarp there, and Lord Ray with a bonk for the turnover. Interesting events there.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. I think we're playing Grifball. I don't even know.
Yeah, there's some shenanigans in this game, but we are in the last round here, so people are going to be trying some crazy stuff. Um,
Yeah, I think we saw Bad Intentions try to pull off a reverse 360 spin to the plate. If they can't win on points, they're gonna try and win on style.
well, there you go. I mean, playing for styles is pretty fun.
I mean, all I'm saying is that we if we could have style points, Reflex would be the undisputed champs. I mean, there's just all
Uh,
right. That
last goal there with Cyberfox to give the game to Endgame 8-1 over Bad Intentions, but considering some lag there, not a bad game by either team. You know, pretty entertaining to watch. Some silly turnovers and stuff. Uh,
all right. Well, let's take a look and see what the stats had to say. Lord Ray, just being a dirty, dirty person, was at 1645. Pinhead Larry at 1010, Joe Pro at 980, and Cyberfox at 800. Original Bro at 975, Magikarp at 935, Fluffy the Pimp at 815, and TG Revenge at 560. So the goals split pretty evenly between Ray and Joe Pro. Original Bro got the only point for Bad Intentions. A couple defensive stops, and Lord Ray with 2 interceptions. He was positive 21. Pinhead Larry was positive 41
my God,
and an average life of 45 seconds. That's ridiculous.
that is ridiculous. And you know what? I'm pretty sure he's a draft pickup. So those draft pickups,
You
man.
go, Pinhead Larry. You go.
You go, Pinhead Larry.
Let's
Whichever of the 20 you are that signed up.
the 24th of his name. Joe Pro is -6, Cyberfox -2, Bro is -19, Magikarp -38, Fluffy -5, and TG Revenge -15. So it's a tough game when you can't see the other person you're tanking against. But
It is rough. It is rough, definitely. But you know, it wasn't a bad game by either team. They both played pretty well. Lord Ray was he showed up to play, had lots of good carrier kills, and Pin and Larry going plus 41. Good performance by them. So, but a good game by both teams, I think.
absolutely. And I mean, one thing is, even if somebody is getting god lunges on you, you take me out once, maybe even take me out twice, but by then you need to adapt your play style to make sure that your runner isn't in those one-on-one situations. If you see that, Ray is coming your way with his sword out, you're going to need to make that tactical change because whether it's fair or not, it's what it is right now in that moment. And so you've got to make some kind of change. And I think they did a pretty good job about halfway through the game. TG Revenge started landing some of those stiff arms, so maybe it was just a matter of getting the timing right. But yeah, Ray was quite the beast on the court tonight.
Yes, he was. Yes, but yes, good point. But so good.
All right, well, that is our first game of the night. I'm going to see if I can get Taco on a little bit early, because that would be awesome. But yes, so scheduled at 10 o'clock, which is in 20 minutes or 19 minutes, we do have Oblivion versus Reflex scheduled. So Reflex is the best team of all time ever, just like hands down. That's all you need to know. And Oblivion are our Division 5 rivals. And Oblivion's currently 7-13, and Reflex is 4-13. But it's a really, really close 4-13. It really is. And then there's Aftershock, who's like 14-2 in the division. whatever.
Oh my god.
Um,
Yes, they're a monster of a team this season. Those puppies brothers are ridiculous.
yep. Well, I mean, when you've got 73 puppies times two, that's what, 146? It's a lot of puppies.
That's a lot of puppies.
And I have a soft spot in my heart for puppies, and I just, I don't know. So yeah, let me see if Monsieur Taco is on, and hopefully we'll get this new game started. If not before, then definitely at 10 p.m. Eastern. So in about 20 minutes, then we put the timer back up so everybody can do the countdown.
Oh, you know what? Lord Ray just sent me a message that said that this win just confirmed them in playoffs. So, Endgame is in playoffs.
So
Regardless,
congratulations.
yes, congratulations to them.
All right, well, it is definitely coming down to the final countdown. I mean, the last week, and got to get all your games in and reported. And I know a couple people have sent me game reports to update, and I will get to those. I actually got home about an hour ago I drove down from New York, so I promise
Oh no!
I will get to them. The good news is that Cal will be home this weekend,
Oh
so
yay!
you all can rejoice because I will no longer be in charge of pushing the fancy buttons in the back and breaking
Oh no!
everything. Um, oops, what did I do? I don't know what I did. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we have Reflex and Oblivion coming up, and I'm just gonna put their names. I don't know if that's their color. No, not Oblivion. Oblivion. Okay. So Pigs, tell us a little bit about how your team's doing.
Well, we just finished up our season last night against One Hit Wonders, and we finished up 19-5 with the number one seed in the league. So yeah, I can't complain. Um,
Yeah,
we
on the Hubcast, we asked Mango what it was like to be on a winning team. He said he hated it. So I guess what's your opinion?
yeah, I actually listened to that. I like to be underrated as well. I can't say that I dislike winning, but I definitely don't like expectations.
Hmm.
We do a lot of lulzy stuff on Pro Run. Obviously we have Mango.
Yeah.
Um, so I like my team. I like my team a lot. We have a lot of fun. We mesh really well, and I really can't complain. We've had a pretty solid season, even if we don't make it all the way to the ship. I had fun. I'm glad that Mankin picked me up. Um, I wasn't at first, but I am now. So
So it sounds like you two have grown close in your 6 weeks together.
he actually sniped me. He sniped me from Shadow and Net, and I was very sad.
Aww.
Yes, I really wanted to go to next dimension. It would have been a lot of fun, but Man Cannon said he took one for the league because nobody wanted me going there.
Oh, God.
and it worked out. It worked out okay. So I can't be upset. I really can't.
Yeah, so I mean, it seems like you guys have had some pretty good team chemistry, and I think we had one game on this stream where we got to see you guys in action, and I saw shotgun launches, I saw over-the-shoulder launches, I saw all sorts of shenaniganry.
Yeah. Yes, we do a lot of shenanigans. We do a lot of pretend shenanigans too. Mango has this really bad habit of calling out shotguns and not going through with
Oh,
them.
well, that makes
He's
sense.
gonna he's gonna be upset I said that because he never does that. He always goes for shotguns. But you know what? Going for 270 is a little scary.
Hmm.
Um, Lots of expectations, but no, I can't complain. I can't complain. It's been a really good season with Pro Run. So
Well, that's exciting. I mean, you guys. I mean, I'm sorry. What'd you say your end of the season final tally was?
we are 19-5, top of the league. So I don't think the closest that anyone could be was with 7 losses.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are solidly, I guess, entrenched to take on the world.
Yes, we're sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty right now. We I mean, you just can't complain about the first seed in the league because that means that you'll have hosts for games 1 and 3 of playoffs.
Ah, okay.
So
So that can definitely be an advantage.
yes, we've spent the season kind of figuring out who we like and who we don't like, and actually Mango made a really nifty spreadsheet, and he kept track of the hosts. And it's the first time anyone's done that I've seen, and it's actually genius. So shout out to Mango. I know he's in the chat box right now.
You know, it doesn't surprise me that Mango has a list of people he likes and doesn't like. That sounds like a very Mango thing to do.
It does sound very Mango, doesn't it? Um, yeah, he did that, and it's really cool to be able to go back and see. Oh, well, we lost on this host, and it was bad,
Hmm.
and just kind of keeping track of who we can use in playoffs. And actually, it would be fun to do playoff predictions right now. Um, do you have any opinions on who's going to be in the ship for Pro League?
Well, I mean, obviously, Pro Run.
Of course.
I mean, it's Mango totally didn't pay me to say that. So. I mean,
I
I
know.
think you guys have a good shot. I mean, you've got the record, you have your master spreadsheet that Mango put together, and you guys are playing for you're playing in such a way that your mindset seems like it would be good for playoffs. That you're relaxed, you're having fun, you're enjoying it, and one of the things that really cripples teams is when they start to get really super serious, and that's when people kind of turn on each other and backbite, and you know problems can arise from that
Right,
kind of thing. So you know,
right.
I don't know if you guys will win the ship, but I don't worry about your team falling apart or having players not show up or things like that. And sometimes that can be half the battle.
Yes, that did happen to a couple of teams. Legitimate Strategy this season fell apart as Active Hate's team, and Hybrid Theory fell apart. That's Jinzi's team. And I think a lot of it had to do with, well, some of it had to do with bidding, and then some of it had to do with IRL stuff. Like, I know Taylor Can, who was on Hybrid Theory, moved, and I think something happened to his Xbox, and I don't know what happened to Godless. I heard he was trying to start a business. So,
Wow.
yes, a t-shirt business, I believe, which is actually a really good business to get into right now, especially around a college town.
Well,
So, good luck to
absolutely.
him.
Yeah, yeah. It's amazing how life happens, and I know that we've always been a big proponent of that. Of that's more important. I mean, everybody loves Grifball, but it's also important to have that work-life balance. And I
Yes.
mean, Cal being gone for 3 months, that's been oh so fun.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine.
But as far as playoff predictions, I mean, I think it's really hard to underestimate Next Dimension. I mean, when you've got Nets and Shadow together, I think it's really hard to not see that as a viable threat. But I know that you guys have
Right.
beaten them. I know at least once, if not twice. Twice, I think you guys beat Next Dimension.
Yes, we did take them down twice. And to be honest with you, we've lost more to Sword Conference teams than we have Hammer Conference teams. So, like, we didn't beat Retroactive in the regular season. They gave us two of our losses, which is almost half of our losses. So, a little scary.
Now, what
Um,
was it about Retroactive that was kind of? It sounds like they were kind of your kryptonite.
they really were. It was Ace. It was Ace, and you know what? It was Noplex. I could not kill Noplex for the life of me.
Well, I mean that's good to know. I mean, not that I want you to put out all your secrets out there for people to take advantage of, but I mean that is interesting for a team that like you guys do, and to have one team take you down twice is it's good
Oh,
to know. I'm sure that that's been mulled over a couple times as to what was the difference there.
yes, it was very frustrating, and it's not I don't think they were close games either. I think we got like 5-0 and 5-1, and it's just I don't know what it was. We just I don't even know. I really don't know. They're just a good team, and we just couldn't do anything against them.
Well, I mean, we all know what happens when you have an undefeated season. You choke at the
That's
end.
just true.
So,
This is true.
um, so yeah. So it's good to have those get those out of the way, Get them out of the way now.
Yes, thank God. Yeah, we didn't. I did not want to go into the playoffs undefeated. That's never good. Um, Also, I think I convinced Digital Pain to commentate with me if you can't,
Oh, for
which would be
tonight's game?
fun. Yeah.
Let's see. We got Taco, Ghost, Grunt, and Craig. Nope, I'll be able to commentate.
Okay, perfect. Well, that makes it easy.
All right, let me give Taco party lead here. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I guess so. It's always hard to count Next Dimension out. I feel like Notorious has had a really good season too, and again, you can't really ever bet against Silva. It just more times than not, that's going to come back and bite you in the ass. So I've learned
Yeah.
not to bet against him. So I think those are going to be so yeah, Pro Run, Next Dimension, and Notorious would probably be, I guess, my top three. And if I had to pick a final four, now again, I don't know since I don't know the brackets, they could end up going against each other, in the first round, and I'd screw myself over in my final four. But see, if I was to pick a fourth to round him out, oh gosh, I don't know. It's really tough because I'm looking at the win-loss records.
Yeah, it's been a really close season.
I don't know. I think I'd have to maybe. I don't know if it would be an upset, but I think I'd probably go with Uplifted. I think
I
Sab
think,
is a very capable captain. He's got a ton of postseason experience, and I think he could be a dark horse. He could be a wild card, and I would not be surprised to see Uplifted in the final four.
oh yeah, yeah, I could see it too. I mean, Silent Viper has had a heck of a season. Um, he's just tanking everything, and his problem used to be that he wasn't very consistent, but this season he's been playing very well the entire time.
Yeah,
So,
sometimes it's all about just kind of catching your stride and getting into your groove.
yes, and I definitely think he's done that this season. So, it'll be close. It'll be close games all around. I think playoffs are gonna be really good this season. On both sides of the bracket, honestly. And I don't think there's a clear-cut winner this season. There's really not. Usually in the past there have been like two teams where you're like, okay, these are the two teams that are gonna make it. But this season it's anybody's game.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of been played out in week six and the seeding and all of that. It's too close to call. To quote the term from last night's elections, I hope everybody went out and voted.
Yes.
um, no, voting is important. I think everybody knows Cal was working on a campaign, and so I got drug up to New
Yes.
York to help him work on the campaign. So I learned more about voting law than I ever wanted to know.
That's awesome though. Yeah, it is very important. I did early voting. And I actually saw the lines was in yesterday and they're just crazy, crazy lines. So it's good to see people out there doing that.
Yeah, apparently there was a good turnout, but so
Yes.
yeah, if you I was gonna say go vote, but wait a minute, never mind. It's too late. Sorry.
Oh no. I mean, if you didn't do it this time, make sure you do it next time.
Yeah, there's a well, I figure the big one is in 2 years. It's the next presidential, so you can get super psyched for that. And if you're not super psyched, just ask Cal about it. He'll get you super psyched, or talk you into a coma. One of the two.
Hey, he was gone for like 6 weeks, right?
He's been gone for 3 months.
Oh, 3 months?
Yeah, he left in August.
He left in August. Has it really been that long?
You're
Oh my
telling
God.
me.
Oh my God.
So,
Wow. So he's home tomorrow?
hopefully this weekend.
This weekend. Oh
Yep,
my
still gotta
God.
clean out the office, and he's having dinner with the candidate who didn't win. That was his boss. The person he was campaigning for didn't win. But they're gonna
Oh.
have like a little lunch tomorrow, which is good because the candidate is the husband of one of the co-founders of Facebook. So it's
Oh, wow.
all about those connections, baby.
I was gonna say that's a good networking lunch. My God.
Yeah. So hopefully, he said hopefully he'll be able to drive home on Friday, and which is also exciting, not just because I get to see him again after a while, but
Yeah.
he's really excited to get back to working on the site, getting the store up and running, our Grifball store for the t-shirts, because we've got the pro shirt, the Grifball World Tour shirt. They're in already, and they're stacked in our spare bedroom. The ringer or the classic Grifball tee that we have is on the way. I think it's actually being held right now. And then we have our special Grifball anniversary cup one that we're going to be showing off very, very soon. Like
That's
once
awesome.
Cal gets home, kind of soon.
That's awesome.
So we're really, really, really excited about that too. And it'll be fun
So,
to move forward with that.
so is the store gonna be on the GrifballHub site, or are you gonna have
Yep.
a separate site for it? No,
Nope.
it's gonna be on GrifballHub.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. If you get a hankering, I mean, Christmas is coming. There's nothing that says I love you to your girlfriend or boyfriend more than a Grifball t-shirt. Get one for
Every
all your
girl's
family
dream.
members so you can match.
There you go.
And yeah, so we're gonna get that up and running. Like I think that's at the top of the to-do list once Cal gets back is to set that up. And because we were able to take the funds that we made from selling all the shirts at RTX, instead of having to wait like 4 weeks to get your T-shirt, you hit the order and it gets sent out like the next day or so. Um,
That's
so
awesome.
no more waiting, which we're
That is
very
really
very
cool.
excited about.
So, in the future, would it be because like I remember when we were admin in the spring, like we were talking about logos, and I think Sonic was working on a store. Uh, and would you guys be kind of like working towards making shirts for the AGLA like teams if you could get logos set? Like, do you think that's something that could happen, or is that kind of unrealistic?
Well, one thing that we've been talking about is having a shirt that has all of the pro team logos on it.
Oh, that would be so
Because
cool.
having like a one-hit wonder shirt, I can guarantee you we would sell six of them, and that would probably be about it.
This
But if we
is
could
true.
have one that had all the team logos on it, there's 150 people in the AGLA. So if only a quarter of them ordered, that would be a huge. I mean, that's like what 30, 40 t-shirts. That's huge. That would
Yeah,
be an enormous sale for
right.
us. The problem is that most teams logos they are not coherent with one another. Like the NFL, all the team logos look like they were drawn by the same person. Like every sports
Got it.
team, their logo looks like it has a style to it. And then another thing is that a lot of the logos for the teams, they're not really a graphic that you can put on a shirt. Like I was just looking at Oblivion's logo, just because I was looking at their roster, and it's just kind of the word Oblivion with like a little red dot in it. And I mean, it's a cool looking logo, but it wouldn't translate well to a shirt. So I know
Right.
there's, we've been working towards, finding somebody who would put them all in kind of the same style. And that another problem is that they have to be really, really, really big. Because if it goes on a t-shirt, you're talking, you can't do your 915 by 380. You're talking,
Right, right,
4,000, 5,000 kind of pixels. And
right.
I know Pup has dabbled in it. I know there's a couple other people who've been dabbling, but it just kind of hasn't gotten any traction. But I feel like once we get the store up and once we start being able to make money off the shirts, which in turn means that we'll be able to put color on the next shirts so we can have better shirts.
Right.
Um, because that would be another thing. Because right now we're doing single color printing because it's about half as expensive as you put on another color, you're doubling the cost of the shirt.
Right.
So, once we get a little revenue, we get some green in our pocket, and we pay to keep the lights on. We can reinvest the rest of it into the store, so we can get things like more colors, which I'm really
Right.
excited about. And maybe my dream, a girls cut T-shirt.
Oh my God.
You know, I'm living
I
the
mean,
dream.
that would be pretty nice.
But you figure a guys cut T-shirt is like always $5 to $10 cheaper, and it makes me really angry. It makes me so angry.
Yeah, that kind of stinks. I mean, I guess because it's kind of more unisex, I suppose.
Yeah, they're cutting a box as opposed to cutting,
Right, right,
ba ba
right.
boom, that
Lava poop.
us ladies rock. So,
Yeah.
all
So
right, so it looks like we've got Reflex in red and Oblivion in blue. It's almost a what is the adjective for alliteration?
um
I don't know. It probably doesn't even
uh
exist. It's
I
almost
honestly can't
alliteration. We'll
think
just
of
call it that.
it. There you go. Oh, so we have your team Reflex here in red and Oblivion is in blue. Is that what we?
Yes.
Okay,
Let me check in with the teams here.
go for it.
Well, we as commentators are ready whenever you guys are. Hey pigs, would you mind switching teams with me?
Yes, no, not at all.
Sorry.
No, that's
I
fine.
just realized I want to be with my boys.
Oh, that works. So, do you guys go into party chat every game? Does that just make it easier?
Yeah, I never used to, but that's just something that Reflex does. They like to be in party chat. I think I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's kind of the corporate environment that Reflex has. They went to the party chat, although they've come out of it now. So I always hate doing it because inevitably somebody drops from the party in the middle of the game,
Yeah, that would be a pain in the butt.
and then it's usually me, and so I'm usually like giving call outs and talking, and then it's like dead silent. And
Oh no.
did I say something wrong? Are you guys mad at me? What did I do? And then I realized that I was kicked from the party, and
Oh no.
I've just been
That's
talking to
it. That
myself the
one.
entire time. So,
Oh no.
it happens.
Are you guys a pretty strong communication team?
If by communication you mean, hey, look over there. Oh, look, rocket shoes. You didn't see that coming, did you?
Oh, that sounds fun.
I mean, when I joined Oblivion, because when I play, I give call outs like, oh, left side strong, left side weak, right side taking hard, watch your center,
Yeah.
watch your back, things like that. And then playing on Reflex, it's more of, hey, what if we try to do this really ridiculous thing where you walk backwards and I'll swing my hammer while we do an interpretive dance and see what happens. And that's pretty much what our
Interpretive dance.
our our comments sound like.
I love it.
Unless if the host is unkind to us, things can get a little spicy,
Yeah.
as I think for everybody.
Yes, I imagine it's true for everyone. And here we go.
All right, so I am muted. Just make sure. Oh my
Oh,
gosh, do it, do it, do it,
oh,
baby! Yes.
oh my God.
I'm not even gonna pretend to be unbiased. I can't. I'm so excited for my team.
That was a crazy, crazy pro run
Hey,
by
crap!
Noob Taco.
I
My
put
God.
the wrong team. Their goal red pro run there.
What a pro run there. All right. Let's try this again. All right. Oblivion's got the ball, and that is Hoot. That is Hoot Nanny with the ball right now. And on Oblivion, we have Hoot Nanny, Epic Beast, Nav Rebel, and Doomsday. Doomsday is their captain. And it looks like Nav is going to be their dedicated runner as Hoot Nanny just threw it back to her. So let's see what they can do here. Oh, are you guys a pretty strong tanking team? Or are you more kind of a lolzy, passy kind of?
I'm pretty sure if we could spend the entire game in the air, we would. Like I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's sometimes, if it's kind of a tough game or if it's feeling like a really close game, we will tighten up and become a pretty strong tanking team as opposed to like holding the line. Really pretty good at last second stops because we have to a lot of time. We get a lot of practice with goal line stops.
I
And
mean,
I mean, it depends on the team. It depends on, who's playing in the game and the kind of the attitude that they're bringing to it. So we're gonna try. Yep, there we go. Pop them up.
Oh,
And
what a pop up there.
yeah,
And you know what?
Taco's really good at keeping everybody positive. So typically it's for the lulz.
Okay, that's awesome. It's the best kind of team to be on, honestly. Um, but to be fair, I can hear Oblivion talking through my TV and they're all laughing. So it seems like they're having a pretty good time too. Very lulzy. Um, just
Yeah,
kind of messing around. So
Hoot and Nav just play off each other really well as far as the laughing and whatnot goes on. They really have a good time with it. And I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking, okay, Hoot and Nav are on the court. You and I are in the box. This is pretty awesome. The ladies are definitely coming out and representing tonight. So
yes.
it
Um,
always makes me happy.
yeah. And I wonder what the girl ratio to guy is in Grifball. I mean, I know it's little, but how little is it? Is it
Well, it might seem little, but I can almost guarantee you that the male to female ratio on the hub is higher than any other esport you want to go to other than the PMS clan. And that's
okay?
never
I
ever a
mean,
point.
good
Speaking of
job
the
now
ladies.
there. I say I think Hoot even got the Tengen, so good job there, Oblivion. But yeah, like I can hear them through my TV right now, and they're just laughing. That's great. It's good to hear. But
Yeah,
all right.
there's one kind of fun thing about being an Ami is I'm not gonna lie when I you can see the bonk betrayal. Yes, it always
Oh,
happens.
that's
Um,
so good.
like playing in the bid league for the first time, I was even being picked up by Taco. I'm like, okay, I gotta get my super try hard pants on, and he's like, no, just it's Ami. There's no pressure. Just do you. And I'm like, okay, which it. I don't know. I don't think I could ever do a high pressure griff thing.
Yeah, it's not. I would much rather be on like a team with people who are lovely. Like Pro Run is pretty fantastic. Mango, any of those Green Army Junior kids are gonna have a good time, I think. And Mankin, like I know a lot of people think he takes things really serious, but he jokes around a lot too, and it makes it so much better. So,
Well, I remember meeting Man Cannon, and we actually Callan actually found him at a sandwich shop, and he looked very serious about his sandwich. So he was very nice, but he seemed very intense too. But so it's good to hear that he's got a lighter side, and it looks like a one-on-one with Taco on the plants.
and
Stop him, guys!
oh,
Aww.
epic there with the run in, and I think he even got a punch on someone. So good there, good job there by Oblivion. Epic's a really good player too. I teamed up with him for GGL. I think 2 seasons ago. I played a LoLZ season with Evolve or Die, and he's actually a really really good player. He's pretty underrated. Um,
I mean, I think you can say that about a lot of. Well, I mean, at least I can say that about a lot of people on Reflex. Is that they just they have the skill, they have the skill set, they have the experience and the talent. They just don't care. They're out there and I mean, Taco, he can be a beast with the sword. We got a nice cross pass there. Cragasaur, you missed it. Oh, Craig,
oh,
why?
good try.
Um, but they'd rather do stupid things than not. Okay, come on, guys, drive it home. Come on, Grunt. Oh,
Oh, got taken out there by Nav. That was a good try there.
guys, make me sad. Tank Carter. Although I am very excited to go back to Ways and Means Committee. This is because Reflex is the first team I've played on in I think 3 years that hasn't been WAMP. So,
Wow, is there a reason for that, or just
well, I mean, I love my team, and I would never leave them because then
that's a
Cal
pretty
would
good
just
reason?
he would just follow me wherever I went. So there's no point. Oh, looks like a shotgun launch there.
Oh my God, is
Do
it
it,
gonna
do
be a
it, do
wall
it.
hop
Oh,
pass?
why the
Oh,
wall hop? But no, when a couple years ago when I was active in the PMS clan, I actually had a bunch of ladies on a PMS team, and I think that was the one season that WAMP didn't play in the AGLA, as I had my team of ladies, and then I was like, I miss my team. I miss playing with Cal and my homies. So
yeah. I
like, if you
mean,
ever
yes.
get the chance to play with Dr. Leo, he is good people and he's hysterical. and it's so much fun to play with him.
Yes. I mean, I know I definitely have my preferred players I'd love to play with. Like, if Watch and Awe could just stay around forever, I would be really happy. But I think Crusader's going back into retirement, unfortunately. So, but I brought most or some of them with me. I brought Shadow with me this season in GGL, so I'm quite excited about that.
Yeah, I think that's one really cool thing about having the two leagues do it two separate ways is that it's really cool. Oh wow, what a lunge, but beautiful throw. Oh,
Oh, what a kill there by Nav.
your little crunchy shell got obliterated. But like it's really fun. I've never had a chance to play with Tucker, which is Ghost Machine, or Craig from NSAA, which their first season was against the Ways and Means Committee, and we hit it off with them and really had a great time with them. And Stored Grunt, I've never played with him, so it's been really fun to play with people that I normally don't get to play with. But
Yeah.
I do miss my boys. Oh,
Oh
oh
my God,
God.
what a lunge there by Epic. Someone tried to, I think Grunt tried to bonk him and he just kind of just said
Taco
nope.
intentionally sword cancels a lot. So I think that's what it looked like to me is that Taco was in for the lunge and then sword canceled on it and it didn't work for him well.
Oh no.
Get him.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
Ghost
is that?
Machine.
What is that by Ghost Machine there?
Yep. And I apologize.
Um,
Typically I try to not play favorites, but I can't help it. I love my guys.
that's understandable. I think if this was Pro Run, I'd probably be pretty biased.
I mean, I think the most biased thing would be saying that I'm not biased. And it's like
There
when
you
John
go.
Elway commentates the Cowboys. It's awful. It's so bad.
You just can't help it. You can't
Yeah, you
help it cheer
can't.
for your team.
So
So
good
what a
stiff
punch
arm there.
there.
That was looks like
I think it was Craig. Craig punched Doomsday there. Um, so and it's kind of fun to see people go for punches more like I'm a pretty passive runner, but like when Mango goes for punches, it's probably a lot of fun to watch. I mean, it gives me heart attacks and it's scary.
well, I remember one game that we streamed, I think it was last season. Joe Pro had 36 stiff arms.
That was ridiculous.
It was crazy. And I mean it was there's smart Grifball and then there's fun Grifball. Oh, what a lunge by Epic.
That was a really good lunge.
I think it was terrible. Bad Epic.
Oh
Oh,
no.
but that I mean that is one thing that
Oh,
right there. Yeah, good job, Taco. One thing that
see the
Taco's really good at is getting the ball back.
yes, he is. I think he uses his sword more than anyone in Halo 4.
Yeah,
I remember
he's so tank.
I remember playing against him on Evolve or Die,
Yay!
and he had his sword out every time. Every time I came up to him, he had his sword out.
Yeah, Taco.
But
I mean, he really is a pure sword tank, and he has an uncanny ability to force turnovers. Like when I've been playing, I feel like I just am slamming my head against a wall because I can never get near the runner. I can kill everything else, but I just never. I feel like I can never actually get the runner, and when I do get him one on one, they punch me and I die. But Taco has like this uncanny ability to just like stop him, boo,
oh,
her,
hoot
sorry,
there,
her, Hoot Nanny.
hoot
Sorry,
nanny there with
I'm
the
not
punch.
doing Hoot. I promise. Maybe just a little.
Freaking mango. Oh my god. But yeah, it's way more fun to watch people go for punches. Um,
Well, I
and
think my
I think
favorite. Oh, go ahead.
well, I think like you were saying, there's smart grip ball and then there's fun grip ball. Which sometimes if you're good enough, like if you're Shadow or Net or Ace, they can be one and the same.
Yeah.
Not for all of us. I know definitely not for me. I don't go for punches. Maybe if you're Mango or, D-Click. I see D-Click in the chat here. He plays both. He plays Smart Grip Ball and he plays Fun Grip Ball. Oh God.
Yeah, Taco. Fiesta
Taco
time.
there with the sword. My God.
Yeah. So it's not just Ray. It's not just Ray.
No, definitely not.
Um,
Taco, that was ridiculous. I think he got the runner and the tank.
yeah, I remember at RTX 2013 we had our pro tournament where we had all the league players up on stage playing, and then we had our attendee tournament. So that way, no league players were allowed to play. It was just for the attendees because
Okay.
It's not
Yeah,
very fun for the attendees to get schooled by the pros every single time without fail. Nice, Craigosaur, good double kill. Not quite enough though. And what was interesting is that when the pros were playing, people would clap and, but it was pretty tame. And then you got people who would they just kind of ran around like chickens with their heads cut off, and they slashed and they jumped and they punched and they did really stupid things that made stupid things happen, and the crowd went wild. They were having so much fun
that's
watching that
awesome.
happen. And so yeah, it's the difference between like smart Grifball versus stupid Grifball. And stupid Grifball is often very, very fun. It's
Yes,
very
it
fun to
is.
watch.
It is. It's fun to watch. It's fun to try silly things. And like I said, for some of the good players, they're one and the same. But that's why I think the garbage rounds are some of the best grip ball you play is, the rounds after 5, where you can just do silly stuff.
Yeah, well, I remember one of the last games I played with Reflex. We lost. We went down like I think it was 5-1 or like 5-0, and then I can't remember somebody. They were like, "F it, just F it. Let's just launch. I want to launch. I don't want to be on the ground. Just launch me." And so we spent the last 3 rounds literally just smacking the crap out of each other, and we got 3 points. Now,
Oh
whether
my
the other
God.
team had loosened up, I mean that's always a possibility. But like Mango said, caring is for losers, and it was very true. And there's Nuclear Taco putting up the tying point.
Oh my gosh, it's 3-3 right now. And both teams kind of doing lolsy stuff here. So, um, but yeah, I mean, I know a lot, like we won a couple games off of shotguns. Like our fifth goals have been shotguns, and sometimes lolsy stuff catches people off guard because they are so used to playing, smart and defending the pass back. So when you get aggressive, like, and you just attack when you shouldn't, it can catch them off guard and result in some goals. So you gotta find a good balance, I think.
Yeah, you've gotta change gears. I know that's something that's really like in poker. A lot of times you have to just grind. You just gotta grind through the blinds, and if you're not getting good cards, there's only so much you can do. But then if you change it up, if you go from grinding to being aggressive, it can. Oh, what a turnover there!
Oh, Doomsday. Is he gonna run it in?
Yep,
Oh, I thought he was, I thought Reflex was gonna get the stop there, but really good play by Doomsday there. Really heads up play.
I'm gonna cheer for my team.
Um, I know one of the shotguns. I hope Decleak is
You
still in the
can
chat.
do it. You can do it. I believe. Don't say that. Don't say that. I love you. You can
Oh
do
no, what are they saying?
it. Taco's like, don't, Goose. No, we can't. Don't say that. It's lies and slander, Taco. I believe.
Um, oh God. Well, I mean, Taco's there with his sword, so Lord knows. But like I was saying, I hope Declick's still in the chat box because one of the goals we got this season was a pro run on one hit wonders.
Yeah,
So shout out to Declick real quick. Um, thanks for that. But
no, that's it'll. I mean, again, with the Master Chief Collection coming out and the access to Halo 3 being so much easier, I'm definitely looking forward to getting some Halo 3 customs in because I do miss it. But I also like me some Halo 4, and maybe there'll be Halo 2 Grifball. So we'll yes, Taco,
that would
the
be
slice and
interesting.
dice.
I mean, when do you think we would know if we could play Halo 2 Grifball? Hold up.
I mean, at the latest. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Doomsday there. Kill on Ghost Machine.
Come on, Greg. Drive him out, Greg. Ghost
Oh,
machine.
he got popped. Oh my God,
Yeah, Taco.
Taco. Looks like Nav's gonna pick up the ball though,
Bring on the guacamole.
and they popped him out. So good stop there by Reflex.
Yeah. I mean, the absolute latest we would know is the day the game comes out, because as soon as you download it, you can go into the sandbox and see what is there. I mean, all we really need is we know the sword is there and we know Forge is there so that we can build our box. What we don't know is if there is a hammer or possibly even a golf club that we could use as our other weapon.
Oh my God, that'd be so lousy.
Because yeah, I mean, I think Assault, I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but I'm pretty sure Assault is in there. And, you know, it'd be, I think everybody should just play on that because then there's no argument about a learning curve because everybody's on the same.
Nobody, yes, nobody's played Halo 2. Nobody's played Halo 2 Grifbrawl. That would be pretty amazing.
Yeah, so that'll be a fun one to see. And I'm sure because I know my buddy Green Skull from Ready Up Live, he's been playing for like 2 weeks already, making me insanely jealous. So I'm sure
Oh my
he knows, but they're probably under NDA and an embargo. They can't say what's
God,
there. So
I'm sure
do
they
it,
are.
do it. You could do it.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
what a stop by Doomsday. What
oh,
a stop by Doomsday.
oh.
He's gonna throw it across. He's gonna throw it back. What a stop there, though. I think he had a 1v1 for the runner, and he got that stop. My God.
It's okay. Come on,
So,
Reflex. You can do it. I believe. I believe.
so pay
So
attention a little bit to what's going on the court. I think. Let's see who's got the ball. Give these players some love. Let's see who's running. I think. Yep, it's Nav running right now. Oh, oh my God! See, Taco's got his sword down. He's got his backstep down better than anyone I know.
yeah,
Oh my God! He did it again.
he can just sword tank all day.
Oh my God. That was completely ridiculous. Like, you don't even see that kind of stuff in pro. Like, maybe every once in a while, but to actually sword tank a team and then force a turnover is ridiculous. So, good job, Nuke Taco.
Yeah, Taco just decided that he was going to use the sword, and then he just committed to it fully, and this is what happens when you fully. Yes, yes, yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! What a pop out.
Oh,
I can't tell if that was his tank or if that was Oblivion.
I think it's the curse on Reflex. We're pretty sure that we're cursed because I swear to God, when we play, there are so many times that I would swear up and down that I crossed the line, that I got into the Halo, or that we got into the Halo, and it's just like, nope, nope, we don't like you. So
Wow. What a stop there. Oh God. A little bit of lag for me. I don't know if that's just me. But
we'll fight through it. All right, Ghost Machine Taco's in there, going to town. Oh,
oh, what a kill there by Nav. Nav, stop that. Good job, Nav.
oh. Well, I mean, this has been quite a really exciting game.
It has.
Which is a lot of fun because again, we already know who the winner of this division is going to be. I mean, it's going to be Aftershock. Like, there's just that's how it's going to be. And Reflex, we're not going to make it to the postseason. I think Oblivion still has a. I think they're not mathematically eliminated yet. There's still a chance at a wild card, but it's still been it's been a fun game. It's been a fast paced game, and I'm just still hoping that we pull it out.
Oh my God.
Slice him, kill him, death.
Oh
Oh
no,
God,
where's
where's
the
the
ball?
ball?
Is,
Oh
is
God,
she
where's
gonna
the
get it? Is she gonna get it? Oh, she's gonna back up. That was a really smart decision there by Nav because they all spawned in if she had gone for that. Oh my God.
goal line stop? Oh gosh, it's right there. Oh my, no!
Oh,
Oh.
oh. Oblivion's gonna take the win. Oh my God. What a play there.
That's all right. Very, very good play. Although that's a killer on a defense is when you make a save and then the ball doesn't clear and it just sits there and you're like, oh.
That's the worst.
Of all the times that you don't want to go fly, most of the time the ball goes flying to the enemy side of the court and you're like, really? And then the one time you want it to, it just sits there and
There, yeah.
laughs at you.
I wonder if the physics will be different in MCC. You think? I mean, is that I don't even because I'm so clueless. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. Um, do you think that's gonna be something that happens? Like, I don't know if that's a glitch. Like, if you hammer it and it doesn't go anywhere. I don't.
I
I
have
just don't know.
it's so hard to tell because unless you can compare like swing for swing with LAN, it's kind of
Right.
impossible to tell whether it's a connection issue or not. And even on LAN, there is a connection. I mean, it's a much smaller issue but I mean, it's still hosted on one box versus another.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens on the dedicated servers. I mean, they're not going to fix everything because you still have to connect to the server, but
Right.
it should help. I mean, the fact that one person's Xbox isn't going to have, zero distance and somebody else's has like 3,000 miles, that's going to
Right.
help. Um, but yeah, it was really interesting when we had at RTX when we did land Grifball there. You could do it. You could
Oh,
yes,
oh,
punch him, do it
still
again.
alive. It's still alive. Oh
Nice.
my God. There you
Good
go. There you go.
finish. But yeah, like there was one thing in Halo, I think it's yeah, in Halo Reach, we were doing part of a Halo Reach tournament. And there's a thing in Halo Reach and Dash where instead of barrel rolling, you just kind of scoot along the floor. Do you remember that?
Oh,
I feel silly for asking. Um,
well, I never played Reach. I'm a Halo 4 kid,
okay.
so
Yeah,
I'm
there
not
was
sure.
this. I don't remember. But yeah, in Halo Reach, if you were to do a barrel roll, or if you tried to evade with the ball, or sometimes you would see the rolling animation, and then sometimes it looks like somebody just kind of squatted and then like scooted across the court. Like it
Sounds
was it was the weirdest
ridiculous.
thing, and we thought that it was a connection issue. Like it wasn't animating right, but it happened on LAN. So that blew my mind that would be a thing. And I also remember in Halo 3, a lot of people didn't want to play on host because if you were on host, it was almost impossible to hammer jump, which when one of your biggest weapons is the flowers, you really want to be able to hammer jump. And if you were on host, you really couldn't. So that's another thing. I mean, if that's going to be an issue with the Master Chief Collection, because if there is no host, is it that everybody will be host free, or will it feel like everybody has host and nobody can hammer jump? So I mean, I have no idea. I have absolutely no clue, but I'm
Okay.
very, very excited to find out
Yeah.
in
We'll
like
see.
6 days.
We'll see how it changes Grifball. We'll see how it changes Grifball. Hopefully for the better. I really think it will be for the better. So
And I mean, at the end of the day, when you think about it, there's only 3 AGLA seasons between when the MCC comes out and Halo 5 comes out. So even if it's not the best, even if it's not perfect, there's going to be something coming down the pike, 365 days later. And even if it is like the
right.
coolest thing to ever happen, there's still going to be a new game coming out
This
a
is
year
true.
later. So,
This is true. So
it,
lots of change coming up pretty
yes.
quick here.
Oh, yes. There's lots of changes. That's another part of Cal coming back is we we got some changes that we got in mind. So we'll be happy to share those with everybody, and then we'll be happy to get the hate mail that comes along with change of any kind. And
Oh no.
then we'll move on. I'd like to think everybody would go, hey, that's a really good idea. We really like that. But I'm not delusional, so.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, let's take a
I
look
don't
at the
know.
stats here. Jesus, Doomsday at 1615, Epic Beast at 1605, and again, look at Stored Grunt at 895. So Doomsday and Epic Beast almost having twice the points as Stored Grunt. Hoot at 2050 and Nav at 815. Nuclear Taco at 1435, Craig at 1140, and Ghost Machine at 1035. So again, you can see this defense stops by Reflex. They had 6 to Oblivion's 2, 1 interception, and that was by Crowdosaur. So go Craig.
Good job,
And
Rick.
it was a 20-minute match, just about. Doomsday was positive 12, Epic positive 16, Hoot negative 19, and Nav Rebel negative 2. Taco negative 16, Craig negative 2, Ghost Machine positive 5, and Grunt negative 21. So it makes me think about the previous game where, who was it that had 45 seconds as their average life?
Pinhead Larry.
Yeah,
Pinhead Larry.
45 seconds. And here, the longest I think is 18.
Yeah, that's quite something there, Pinhead Larry. That was ridiculous.
Oh, Pinhead Larry.
I can't believe he's a draft pick too, so shout out to him.
Yep, shout out. All right, well that does it for this edition of Wednesday Night Grifbrawl. We do intend to have Thursday Night Grifbrawl for you tomorrow, as well as the Grifball Hubcast. I don't know who's playing off the top of my head, although I could probably find out very easily. Last time we were supposed to have a game played, but the teams had played early, and so we actually didn't have a game. But it was the night before Halloween, so I figured people were probably out, doing the
Doing
stuff
the
that
things.
the kids do. So let's see here. The 6th, right? That's tomorrow or is today the 6th?
Yes, that's tomorrow.
Okay, so the 6th at 9, we have Aftershock versus Reflex.
Oh,
So we
so
might get to see
so
Reflex play
so
again.
you're playing. Yeah.
So yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun. Of course, and it'll be Puppies versus Reflex, so it'll probably be a very short So we'll look forward to that. And again, the Hubcast, where we talk about all things Grifball and a lot of things not Grifball. That's at 11 p.m. And there's a new comic. So for those who have missed Riley's comics, he is back and they are back. And the adventure continues. So thank you, Pig, for being my co-commentator.
Yes, thanks for having me. It was fun.
And as always, I pointed this out to Pig, I think the last time, that I'm pretty certain we're the only two female commentator esports people anywhere. So I'm a little proud. I'm gonna brag, a little humble brag there.
That's really awesome. I like it.
And as always, thank you to everybody in the chat box, even Mango, for coming out and joining us in the chat box, having some fun, keeping things entertaining. And as always, check us out on GrifballHub or on Twitter at GrifballHub and Facebook GrifballHub, and you can kind of see the trend here. And we'll see you tomorrow night for Thursday Night Grifball and the Hubcast. So until then, take care and have a great night.
Bye.
And I will remember to turn off the stream this time. Because apparently I let the Hubcast go on for over 48 hours.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.